Is another beautiful day in Ohio, and I'm at KickIn Roost MX, and this is my buddy Dave's 2024 FC350 Husky. He had Brad at Rideworks put a bladder, revalve it, the rear shock, stock rear shock, and he had KYB inserts, and these are the lowered inserts, KYB spring inserts, 4/8 springs. And we're going to do a back-to-back today with my 24.5 450 Factory Edition, which has my favorite set of cone valves, 4/9 spring. And today, I don't have Brad's rework shock on it yet, but it's got a TX300 shock just for fun, just so I could keep riding it. And it works amazingly well. If you've seen my videos, you know this is super easy to ride 60 horsepower 450. We'll start on this bike, and then we'll come in and jump on the FC350, which I have not ridden yet today. So we'll see what stands out. And today it is choppy here, so we got some bumps and some ruts. So it'll be fun to see how the 350 feels. We got some acceleration chop out of these. Here's a wall jump. There's my buddy Shay. See if we can hit this inside line. We did. And I'm gonna shorten the track and just head through the woods, because I already know what this bike feels like. But it's fun to ride them back to back, so you get that feel for it. All right, we're gonna go back and jump on the 350. So this bike is latest chassis, more compliant. It's not a huge difference. It is noticeable. If you're just not a picky rider, you won't notice. If you're a picky rider, or you want to help justify why you need to buy a new bike, of course you'll notice. But we're gonna ride the 350. We're gonna ride the 350 back to back, because this one's got the old chassis, but it's got the suspension, and Davey has the COO unit on it, and it's got different grips. He put the dry hard pack with max throttle response and min engine brakes. Well, I can't believe how much response this bike has. Front traction's not so great. MX-33s versus MX-34. Wow. Right away, KYB forks. KYB forks. They are noticeable. Because I'm revving it just a little more, I can feel a little bit of vibration. Boy, even slapping down like that, these forks are good. I like them. And this bike, with the lowered suspension and less inertia, definitely feels a lot more playful in the corners here. It's 350, so you can just let it eat, and it keeps making power. Let's see what this flat corner. I am not getting the best front end traction. Oh, this lays over there so easy. Even revving up, it doesn't have much engine braking. low to mid on this bike is incredible. That's not even what it's designed for. What's that thing? Torque. No need to shift. Acceleration shock. I think this bike with the Pro Component rear shock would be about perfect. Oh, chopping her, dancing in the chop. Oh, this thing. Kind of encourages you to go inside. It's that light feel. Let's cheat here. Cut off a little bit. So I get back. I'll tell you, 350's, they're still my favorite. Weight, power, just handling. So these ergos, like the skinnier front fender, these smaller shrouds, lower to the ground, the bike just feels smaller and more playful. And as far as chassis rigidity, man, I am not noticing it. I know they got the all-new chassis, but I'll tell you, you do the suspension on these bikes, I don't know if there's any problem. Plus, they're such good deals. Brad has those KWB inserts. I think they're definitely, for me, they're a little better than the WP 6500s. And I think they're as good as my cone valves over there. And the rear shock revalve is good with the Pro Component. This bike would be perfection. MX34s, I think, work a little better than 33s here today, just a little. But man, this frame, I don't really notice that. You get maybe a little bit up at the top, but honestly, two super fun bikes. 2 thumbs up on a beautiful day in Ohio.